Tim Leister, I'm not sure. He said, how do you stop cravings? Right now I would give anyone $20 for a Brahms German chocolate shake. I'm at work and can't get one. That sounds so good. I miss Brahms. That's one thing I miss. It was so good. I love Brahms burgers and their shakes. Indulging in moderation now. Remember that. For craving quenchers, a lot of the time it's mental, so you just have to learn how to get over that craving hunch. But there are different things you can do. First of all, you can chug water because this is going to make you full. I know it's not that exciting, but that's definitely something you could do quickly if you're like out and about. Just chug water, fill up. Speaking of, this jug is awesome. It's from Phorm. It's the hydrator jug. Whew, I was thirsty. So that's something you can do. Another thing, you could chew a piece of gum that can give you some good sweet flavor, and then maybe you'll forget about your cravings. I also recommend drinking something with some carbonation in it that's an alternative to pop or soda, however you say it. So LaCroix is naturally flavored water, and it literally fills me up. And so yeah, those are that. But I would say, let's say like you are on a diet and you're experiencing these crazy cravings, I would figure out how to not fully deprive yourself, because that's just gonna make you go ham the next time you go to Brahms and get a shake. Have those treats in moderation, and maybe you could time them around your workout, because you'll use that energy that you're getting from like the amount of carbs or fat that you have towards your workout, so that might be good too. Other things that I recommend, I know this happens to me late at night, I crave things, so just do something to take your mind off of it. Maybe journal or go for a walk, do anything besides like focusing on that craving. Figure out a different avenue to put those thoughts towards. I also got a question from Wendy who asked, how do you train your clients who live far away? I'm going to put my business website here. It's leggday.com, and I am a virtual trainer. So basically we connect through phone and also through the internet, through email, and I interact with my clients all day long through a messenger app. That way I'm here for questions, and we also send each other pictures back and forth of like what they're eating for the day, and then I'll send motivational pictures. And so I detail like eating recommendations for you, but I also, if you get the fitness aspect, I will program workouts based on your age, your goals, your ability level, all that. And then I will film those workouts and send them to you, so you have video reference. And then of course I'm here for any questions. Next question is from David, and he said, with all the workouts and activities that you endure, have you encountered any side effects from overdoing workouts or your daily fun activities? Yes, I have. I experienced more side effects when I was bodybuilding, because it's just very harsh on your body. So this is going to be probably shocking to a lot of people, but when I was bodybuilding, and this is something that's not talked about a lot, I lost my cycle for a while because I was so low body fat, and that's obviously not healthy. Your body needs a certain amount of fat to operate properly. So a big reason why I decided to take a break from competing in shows is to get my body back to a healthy state where it's working efficiently and optimally. And so that's something that I struggled with, because in order to do that, I had to gain weight. And so I've been like trying to figure out how to do that while maintaining, you know, a very comfortable and active physique. And so that's been a struggle for me. And also it's harder for me to lose weight now because my body has just kind of reacted differently to like overtraining. So your body is smart and it knows exactly what you're doing. And so let's say I wanted to lose weight again, like I have to work this much harder to make that happen. And so yes, there are definitely negative effects that you can have from overtraining. So right now I just try to train when I have the free time, when I want to. I don't slave in the gym. I don't spend hours and hours and hours beating up on myself about like being there. I do more like quick, effective workouts for me because I've moved from like aesthetics to just like living an active and healthy lifestyle. How do you feel about the keto diet combined with exercising for losing weight? So I experienced keto for 1 month and I really enjoyed it. The reason why that I stopped is because I just found myself thinking way too hard about like making crazy recipes, and I just needed something more simple. But it is pretty effective how keto works because you're eating a high-fat diet and like moderate protein and low carb. So your body, instead of using like carbs for energy, uses fat for energy, and you're going to be burning that fat first. So I definitely think it was effective, and I think it could be a great weight loss tool. I know I experienced a 4 to 5 pound drop in the month that I tried it, and I had so much energy. So I never experienced a point where I felt depleted and exhausted with low carbs because you were getting enough energy from the high fat. Someone said I should try out for American Ninja Warrior, and I get that a lot because I'm adventurous and I like to work out. The only thing that concerns me about that is that I have this big fear of heights. Like, it makes me nauseous now, and I don't know if it's because I'm older or whatnot, but I feel like one of those running up the incline track thing would get me, or having to like jump from like a peg to a platform would freak me out with water underneath you. Like, I'm getting anxiety, like my throat is already starting to close just thinking about it. But you never know, maybe one day. The next question is from Terry Matthews. Random/fun. I enjoy sitting around and playing the guitar, or bowling for fun. What do you enjoy for fun? So I do a lot of things, I would say, that are separate from nutrition and fitness based. I really love to journal. I also love to scrapbook. That's something that I'll spend hours doing. I'm big into reading. I love reading. My biggest struggle right now is I start something, a book, and then I won't finish it. And so I'm reading like a bunch of books right now. So I'm trying to figure out how to just like zero in on one and get that taken care of. I also like to just be outdoors, so I love exploring. So whatever it is, I love just walking around and exploring. It could be a hike, it could be like a cute downtown, it doesn't matter. Just like to take in the scenery. I also love spending time with my doggies, so we like to do play dates or just go on for walks. We're going camping soon with them, and so it's just fun to see them outdoors and just having fun. Lisa asked, is eating right more important than exercise? In my opinion, yes, it is. What we put in our bodies is very important for how it operates properly, to fight off diseases, to help us live longer. There's so many ways that nutrition helps our bodies. If you have a goal of losing weight, in my opinion, 90% of results are going to come from nutrition, and then the 10% is going to come from activity. You've probably heard the saying before, you can't out-train a bad diet, meaning you can't just eat whatever you want and then work really hard in the gym and then expect to see the results you're looking for. For some people that might work, but for the majority, no. You need to be eating foods that are very nutritious for your body, that have the proper macronutrients, which are protein, fat, and carbs, and also micronutrients, which are your vitamins and minerals. You want to make sure that you have a very good base. And then activity, of course, I believe is important as well, if anything, for overall well-being and for a healthy heart. But combine those babies together, and that's a recipe for success. Rena, I think, or Rena, asked, what are some healthy breakfast smoothies? Now, to be honest, I'm not a huge smoothie person, but I did make one the other day because I was craving something very like sweet and cold and refreshing because it was very hot outside. I also just got back from the dentist, so my mouth was sore, and I just really wanted to soothe that area. So what I did is I mixed unsweetened almond milk, a half a cup, with 10 ice cubes and some frozen strawberries and a tablespoon of PB2, and I just blended it all together, and it was pretty good. The last question is favorite music to work out to. So this is going to highly depend on my mood for the day. But I would say the most common forms of music that I listen to is this station on Pandora called Disclosure. So it's going to be kind of like high-paced, I don't want to say it's house music because it's not like it's more like elevator style house music. So it's like always moving, flowing, then they have people like singing on top of tracks, like all that. So it's different. Like I like that. So maybe check that out. Let me know what you think. But I'm also like old school. So sometimes I'll put on Journey and Tom Petty and just like go back in time. My mom raised me on Journey, so I love music from that era. And then I also go back to the 90s, which is when I grew up in. So I'll listen to 90s playlists. And then if I want to like dance, I'll listen to J-Lo. And then I've also been listening to Chance the Rapper lately just because I'm going to be seeing him in concert. So that's been on my playlist. And then other than that, I need uppity music. I need to move. I need to get pepped up. So I can't really listen to anything that's slow paced. But one thing I have been doing when I've been working out, which I find very beneficial, is I've been listening to podcasts. And some of my favorites are Lewis Howes, and he talks a lot about business, entrepreneurship, just like keys to success, all of that. Amanda Bucci, she's also I would say a fitness influencer, but she's also gone into the business side of things. So I've been learning a lot from her. Plus she interviews a lot of people that you can benefit from on various topics, from different types of training to doctors who focus on natural medicine, to other influential athletes in the industry. So I've been really enjoying her podcast. And who else? Oh, how could I forget? First Phorm owner Andy Frisella. He has a great podcast, and he is just like straight to the point, in your face, talking about all kinds of crazy stuff about how to stay motivated, how to be successful in business. And I just love hearing from him because he speaks. He doesn't have a filter. He just speaks what's on his mind. And I definitely think that's awesome. So those are like the top 3 that I would say I would recommend, that I want to put out there in the universe that I listen to. I need to step up my videos and YouTube game. It just takes a lot of work, and I enjoy it, and I want to be more consistent, but I don't want to make any promises. But I'm going to be trying to do my best to put more information out there for you guys, because I know I appreciate when people do the same, and I love to learn. So thank you for watching. Thanks for your interaction. Thank you for your questions, and we'll see you in the next one.